All right, so I'm here back into the PowerPoint, and I don't know those who I sent it to. You guys, I hope you got it. It's called Tall or Tail. What was the name? Tail or Tall? Tall.
Oh,
Tall.
I did get it, Mr. Basket. Thank you.
It's Tall Oaks. I said tail. I need my glasses. I can't see. Okay, so yeah, it is Tall Hawks. Oh, Oaks, not Oaks, Oaks. All right, so and it's giving me an error here. I don't know why, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay, so let's continue. If you have those of you who have the text, if you have not ordered the text and you want the text, remember I sent the link last time. I can just post it again in the chat. Because now the book, you can buy it for, this textbook can be bought for less than $10, so it's not bad to have it in case you don't. Okay, so let me, I got the link I placed last time in case you're interested in purchasing it. Link is I don't have the link. I'll look for it later and put it in the chat. I saved it, but I don't know what I did with it. All right, class, where you left off on page page by page. And I don't know if Jorge, you were able to get the files. I sent you the link when I came back really late because I was out and about. Type of multi-level bullet list.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so. I think we left off on page let's see what the last one was. Twilight, yeah, this was the last one. Twilight Firefly Hikes.
What?
We left off on page
8, I think. Page 8.
no, 24. I think that's because we already did all those. I'm looking at the ones we already done. We left off on when we were messing around with that. Remember I said if we go to 9, it's gonna give you a bunch of different. This is the last time we would try, you know, different colors that we could try. We could change if you find something that would be more adequate for you. That's where we left off. Or changing it until you find something that you like. That was on page 24. Where it says you can change the variant. I said not only look at, if you go to the design here on the menu, you can, if you don't like the design that it has right now, you can find a different design. Look at this is a different design. And if you don't like the color for that design, you can go ahead and change the color for the design. Yeah, it is the same design, but it's a different color. So it has several options here. And as a matter of fact, here it has some variants. You can see that we can use.
Now, Mr. Vasquez, when finally, you know, you ended up doing one of those. The purpose is to make like a business card, flyers, or what is it?
No, this is a PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint is a program, same as the slides, in Pages, I think it's called on Apple computers. It's a program to create presentation. What is a presentation? Presentation is a visual way of representing the in a meeting, presenting multimedia.
Oh, okay.
There's sound, the video. It's not quite like making a movie, but it's making a presentation using the slides. Like in the old days, people will remember they will have this slides that will go, and then it will put a picture of something, and you'll talk about it, and then it'll move. Those rotating, I don't know how they was called, projectors that will show one slide at a time, like one picture, and you'll get the little picture. I don't know if Linda maybe remembers it. You grab the little picture, put it in the little thing, and it will project onto the wall. That's what these things were for. Kind of like a help in presenting a topic, a class, in a meeting, presenting information in a meeting. Um, I remember when I was doing years ago in my other life, I used to teach the traffic school. When you get a ticket, the judge send you to traffic school. I used to teach that class for a couple of schools, and I did that for a while, and I will have one of those projectors. That's why I remember that, and it will go like, and it will put the next slide, and then I will talk about it and do the presentation. But it was really hard. Now with PowerPoint, makes all those things easy, because not only you can put the projection there, but also you can put video, you can put sound, you can put images, and highlight the text, make the text, what is it, add animation to the text, so many things you can do with it to grab the audience attention. Is the whole idea of the power presentation, to get the audience attention and present your topic or whatever it is that you're presenting in a more effective way. Okay, that's what these things are for. That's what PowerPoint is. Okay, it's a presentation program. 21 doing that, they didn't do no more.
They've been using them a lot for funerals these days too.
That's what I was telling somebody, and I did one for my father-in-law. They have a bunch of pictures. I put it together, and they're really nice because you can mix video with actual pictures and dates and things like that. And I made it really long, and I made it loop. You can make it loop so it plays constantly over and over. That's when in a lot of restaurants, when you walk into the restaurant, you see like the little thing on the side that it has a menu and it changes every time. That is also done with PowerPoint. You can create a menu and it will just display rotating from, let's say, 2-slide menu or 4 slides, and they will repeat over and over and over and over until somebody stops it. But if you leave it alone and nobody stops it, then it goes on forever. Basically like a billboard, it's there all the time. And that's how you can do those things. So PowerPoint has several applications, mostly it's for business related applications, and that's what they're using more. All right, so as I said before, in design, it has different colors. Find something that you like, change the variant also, because that's what it says here. Change you say when you begin creating this presentation, you selected one theme, and then you chose green variant. You can change the color variant at any time of the theme. And at any time you can change also the theme. And the themes are right here, look. So you can change it at any time. And also each theme has a variant that you can modify, okay? So that's what we're doing. But if you're happy with the green color, then, leave it like that, it's fine. There's another variant to this green color, but it's just too dark. Okay. It's another. So there's several, and each one is different. Each one is different. So let me go back to undo, because I like the green for some reason. I just want to go back to it. This is a title. Let's see, and the others are different. So you can change one of them to be one way, and then the other ones be different. So that's pretty good. All right. So they want us to use the green variant. And and then they want us to cover the different ways of viewing this thing. Okay, so let me just show you that. Let me put this up here, and then over here, look at the very bottom. I don't know if you see it on my screen right here. It has this thing. These are the different views. Look at. Let me show you here. When this view that you see on my screen right now that has these four small slides on the side. Okay, no problem. And you know what? Because it's windy, you might experience some problems with your internet. I forgot to tell you. When it's windy, because if you're using a wireless connection, it does cause some problems. Okay, so be aware of that. I might get disconnected because the wind is blowing really hard here in India, and of course where you're at also is blowing. Anyway, so let me right here. Look at this view. Is called the editing view. So I can edit. I can look at. Don't do what I'm gonna do. I'm just doing it for shows, you know, to show you. I can switch the slides. I can see. So now slide 4 is what slide 3 used to be. See, I can change the order of the slides, and so it's really easy for editing this thing. See, I can change the order of the slides very easy here.
Just by grabbing and pulling them? Is that what you're
You
doing?
just drag them and drop them.
Okay,
So this is called the editing view. All right, and then the next view that we have right here is called a slide sorter, they call it. Because if I have, let's say, 30 slides, dragging and dropping is gonna get you so confused. So when you have the slide sorter, this is how it's called, this view right here that you're seeing, then it gives you more access to see exactly how you're gonna put them, you know, in what specific order. So this view is called the slide sorter. So you can sort your slides, okay? And then the last view that we have available, there's one more on the regular PowerPoint. But here, this is the next one is the slideshow. So when I click right here, look, I'm gonna click on my first one, and I click on this slide. It's called the slideshow. Look at what happens when I click on this. It starts the presentation, but nothing is gonna happen because I haven't set up my presentation yet. What will happen if I click on it? Look, I'm gonna click one time, and see the title appears and the subtitle. I click one more time, then it goes into the next slide. But see, I have no animation, so things are just coming in sequence like that. This is the third one, and then the fourth. And I click one more time, and it's done. I click one additional time, then it goes back to the slide sorter. Okay. So those are the 3 views. The main one is this, the editing view. All right, so I get the editing view, the slide sorter, and the presentation or a slideshow. And this one, as I said before, unless I set up the presentation myself, which we haven't done, when I click, things are gonna start appearing. It's waiting for my click, my input to start the animation or presentation, okay? But once I set it up, I can set it up that it's not gonna wait for my input. I can give it time. And when I say I'm gonna give it 10 or 10 seconds before the title comes in, it will do that. It will wait 10 seconds and then present itself. So I can set it up so I can remotely let it go on its own, and then I can be presenting. You know what I'm saying? So you can make it set up to play, so it plays automatically without your input. Right now, this other one, let me go back to the editing view here. Notice that I have one that says notes. When I click right here, look at here, I can put myself. These are notes for the presenter. You see, I can like write, this is the title slide. And this note, nobody sees it. Even when I'm presenting, show you here, it doesn't come up. It's a note for me, for the presenter, okay? So when I'm presenting, usually you want to present on a projector or on another screen. Your screen you'll be seeing this part, this side right here. And nobody has access to that but yourself. So this note right here is for the presenter notes. Okay, so let me just delete it because we don't have no notes. And I click on it and it goes away. You notice how it went away? So yeah, notes are for the presenter. Now there's one that you can do speaker notes also, where you pass them around. That's when we print them. That's another part that we'll do later on, okay? But that was a really good question. What is this thing for? Is for that. And the views, so any questions on the views? No? We'll use those views as we continue with this presentation, okay? So remember, this is a nice thing because we're creating this thing from scratch. And another thing to always keep in mind, look at, if you notice right here, it says, look at, I'm in a slide 1 out of 4. And you know what? This thing is in Turkish. Remember I was telling you, somehow my language got changed. I've been hacked, as they say. Let me put it back into English. Because that's how I was having problems with that, with my errors. I just forgot that the language is easy to change right there. Let me just set it back to English right here. US English. Right there. Okay, now I changed to that, US English, so good. So my spelling will be, see, notice that Oaks is no longer an error. All right, so that in mind, I'm gonna continue here, release the, and that was just to move it around. Inserting pictures into that. Okay, so now we're on page 28. We're ready to start inserting our pictures. Don't forget that our pictures were on that file that I sent you the link to download. I hope everybody has the file and has downloaded the picture. Now, if you don't have the file, you can use alternate pictures. You can use Bing pictures, and it's perfectly okay. So that way we don't waste a lot of time, you know, with this. You can use any picture that is like the ones we're gonna be using, okay? So that way we can just continue. All right, let me tell you, look, to insert a picture into the title slide is the first one we're gonna do. What is the title slide? This right here. This is the title slide. Notice how it has the title and the subtitle on it. So, okay, so we have title and subtitle is the first slide on our list. It says click the insert ribbon to display the insert tab right here. And it says pictures. Now, when I click on pictures, look at pictures on this device, Bing pictures or stack images. If you download it, your pictures are gonna be in your downloads. Some of you put it on the desktop, others left it on the downloads. So you have to find it. That part I can't help you because I don't know where you guys put it. So it says choose files. So I'm gonna choose my files. Mine, I think I put it in the, let me see. I think I put it on the desktop when I was showing you. PowerPoint module 1, see I put it right here. And it says PPT module 1, and here are my pictures. This is where my pictures went, okay? So I don't know where your pictures went.
So when you click on insert, which one do you pick?
Is when you go to insert, let me do it again. You go to insert, and then it says pictures. And it gives you the options from this device, meaning from your computer. So if you got the link that I sent last week, and you guys were able to download the images, and because remember I explained to you, almost a whole hour went on explaining that it was a compressed file, that you needed to decompress it or extract it, and then put it somewhere where you can find it. Then you have to find that location now. But if it's too difficult to find that location, you can use a Bing picture, similar to the ones I'm gonna use here. Mine, it usually will go to downloads, okay? But if it's not in downloads, then maybe it's in your somewhere else, whatever you put it. Mine went to the desktop, and here it is. Here are my pictures. So let me just.
Yeah, I found it on my desktop.
Okay, yeah, whatever you put them in that part, I have no control of it. And since we don't want to spend a lot of time, you find a picture similar to the one I'm gonna use, and then go ahead and find it in Bing, okay?
And then after that, when we want to use it, we're gonna click on open.
Open, and then we're looking. We choose the file. Mine is gonna be the first one. Is this one? Look at autumn leaves is the one we're gonna do. So look at how this picture is gonna look. I'm inserting it.
Image file.
Excuse me, Mr. Vasquez, just one quick. God bless you. When you go to pictures, and
Thank you.
mine are on the desktop, so I don't have to click this device, correct?
Yeah, it's your device.
If it's on the desktop, I can just open the file, correct? sorry, my audio's out. I can't, can you hear me? You can't hear me.
Very little. You sound
Yeah,
like you're whispering.
Yeah, I think it's the wind. Let me try something else.
I could hear you, I think.
And then after we pick it up, the
I didn't hear
picture,
one thing he said.
I think he might have the microphone off.
Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's me, guys. My microphone does that too.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm back. Sorry. So yeah, once look at you choose the files. Once you choose the file, it will be right here. Look at. Notice how it shows right now the file.
Uh-huh.
Autumn list JPEG. Then I can open and insert it. But you have to find it. And that part I cannot help you because it's in your computer. I don't know where you put it. Now, if this is a difficult task to accomplish, then do not stress out. Go to the Bing pictures and find a picture similar to this. And that will fix the problem.
You know, Mr. Vasquez, it won't open my Bing.
You want to open your Bing? Well, now that's
No, I'm doing insert, right? Insert, and it's not, you know, it's not giving me a list of anything.
right here. This is Bing pictures.
Yes.
You click on that, and you have to put something really kind of like what I have. What is what autumn leaves? So you have to put that. You have to type it.
Oh, got it.
okay, so I picked the picture.
Thank you.
And
One
I
day.
don't know, I found the picture, I don't know where to insert.
That's what I'm saying. If you're having a hard time, use Bing pictures. That way we don't spend a lot of time trying to.
Okay.
I'll make it easy for everybody. Let me see how the picture looks when it's done. To resize it or. Oh, I see. Okay.
Those leaves or fruit? I can't tell on yours.
Let me just make them a little bigger. See.
Oh, they're leaves. Oh, they were fruit.
They look like fruit, yeah. And I'm looking at the one, the design that they have. It doesn't really match what we have on our design. So you'll have to. Let me show you here. Once you have the picture, you have to kind of like.
Move it around.
Yeah, resize it. You know, don't forget to lock the.
Ratio.
I don't know if this one has that. I don't think it has that. Let me see.
It doesn't.
It doesn't have it, so you'll have to like. If I go right here, see that I'm gonna stretch it out too much, so it doesn't have that down. So you have to kind of like. I'm looking at that one they have, and it's kind of slanted. They have this effect, look at the slanting effect. This effect. The effect like that, see?
Okay.
I'm gonna find somewhere where you can put it, but it looks nice on this green area. Either down here or up there, wherever you think it looks nice. It looks like a postcard kind of.
Correct.
And I want to make sure that it fits only in a green area, so I'm gonna shrink it a little bit. There you go, look at, see? That looks really nice. So if you don't have this picture, I said don't panic, just go to Bing and find something similar. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. So look at, I'm gonna find one in Bing that it will kind of like work the same way. Should be able to find something similar. Like this one will be okay, look at. So I'm gonna insert that one. and it didn't work. So that one doesn't work. So I have to go for another one because that one didn't work. I have a question here. Pretty sure if it's where it's locked. It's where it's locked. I don't understand. If it's.
Mr. Vasquez,
Mhm.
I went to the very bottom of Bing and there's like 5 leaves, the same color as yours overlapping.
Well, then use that one.
It's close to what you've got, but you have to go to the bottom of autumn leaves.
So let me do that. Where's that going?
Go down to the bottom, all the way.
Oh, it has a bunch of them. Look at that.
See, right there, go back up, right there, wait, stop. Go down, right, one more, right there to, at the very end. Those leaves at the very end? No, you passed it.
This right here?
No, go up. It's on, okay, stop, right there. Those are
Yeah.
the same colors as your leaves.
Okay.
But mine are straight across like yours are, not in a circle like that.
Oh,
They're
there's.
straight across like yours are.
If I keep going down, there's a lot more. So find
Yeah.
one that you like. This I like this one, or this one on the ground.
Are we gonna resize the picture?
Yeah, resize it and kind of like see what I have and see if you can match something similar to what I have. Well, that's all I want. This is nice too. Look at. There's a bunch of them. Just pick one that you like, because you're designing it, so it's your party and you cry if you want to. Like that other song, but and you can do whatever you want. Dance, you can sing, you can do karaoke, even if you scare everybody in the party. It's fine. It's your party. You go to a party and the person starts singing karaoke and everybody goes, "Oh my god!" Yeah. But it's your party, so you can do whatever. It's your presentation. You speak what. This is nice too, like it. Something like this. Also, you find something that you like, and then this one has some. About license, unknown license. Okay, I'm gonna delete that one because it had a license in it. Don't use the picture. I'll sue you. But I can probably get it. Unknown is licensed under. Okay, so it's licensed, so I can get rid of that. Yeah, see this one, another one I can just resize it. Look at one way to resize pictures makes it really easy is if you grab these corners and I can see how I can resize really easy using the corner. And then I can apply the if I double click on it and I go to picture, I can apply the picture style. The one I was showing you for my picture, it looks like a postcard. See that? Look at how nice it looks. Of course, we don't need 2 pictures. 1 picture will do. So either, but yeah, even if you don't have the pictures that the ideal is to get the pictures that you downloaded. But if it's becoming a problem, then don't worry about it. We don't need a stress in our lives. Right there, and I want to make sure that it fits perfectly on the green area because it makes it look really nice, especially with the white border. It's gonna stand out. Looking at the completed assignment that they have in it, ours, that one looks even better than the way they did it. But it's okay. Oh, it's the first picture. That's my page. As for slide number 1, we put the first picture. Let's save this right here so I can go back. Let me know when you're ready, and then we can go to the next slide. And then
When you already insert the picture, you still can change the color.
change the what color for the background?
Yeah.
For the slide? Yeah, the theme of the slide can be changed at any time. You have to go to design, and then that's where you pick the theme design and the variant. Okay, so that can be changed anytime. No specific time to do it. Usually what they suggest always is, the way I do it is I create a thing and then I start messing around with the settings to see how I like it. And because it's easier, otherwise you can spend hours and hours looking for a theme and never do anything, never get anything done with this thing. I don't know if you ever done that, gonna write a letter to somebody and start messing around with the font, the size, the look, and this and that, and then 2 hours later you haven't even typed one sentence of that letter. Have you ever done that? Because it does happen. The frames?
Yeah, where? I forgot where they are.
Oh, the picture styles. So when you double click on the picture, you have this little thing right here that says,
Oh, okay.
you click on it and it activate the picture tools. These are the picture tools and the styles will come up right here.
No, mine didn't.
So 2 clicks on the picture, Linda.
Yeah, but then something very brand new came up. Paste, layout, designer, new comment.
Exit that and then try it again.
Okay, let me go up to the other ribbon. Hang on 1 minute, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I have this ribbon. This ribbon is easy to use. I realized that once I switch to this one, I don't want to go back to the other one because the other one doesn't give me all the options. This ribbon gives me all the options and it makes it so easy.
Nah, it's not doing. Okay, it's not doing it.
Oh, Beatrice, I can send you the link to this file. That's what, because you were not here when I sent the link. Let me send you the file. Okay, let me forward to your Microsoft account. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me send it to Outlook right here. And then it's not that one. No, it's sent. It's on my sent emails. Send. There it is. That's the file. So you can just download it and save it to your OneDrive. Okay.
Can you also send it to me, Mr. Vasquez?
Okay, Paula.
Yes.
All right. Let me see if it's to the Outlook, no? The 20 Outlook.com.
Yeah. Outlook.
And then all we just we're done right now so far is just adding the picture, okay? For slide number 1. So here we go. All right, I just sent it. So that's what we're at right now, at adding a picture for the slide number 1. And as I said before, if you don't have this picture, you can go to Bing and find a picture on Bing. Okay. It's perfectly okay. I think the ones in Bing are even better than this one.
If we send it to you, we're gonna be sending one by one, or
Don't worry about that right now. We'll worry about that when we get to that point. Right now, let's just create it. Don't worry. It sends the whole thing. We have to do a bunch of stuff. We still need to work on it more. Okay, yeah, not too bad. But that way you can. Is the idea me sending you the files is not so you guys don't have to do this. I mean, it's that way you can keep up and not just be looking at what everybody's doing and you're behind. That's the idea of me sending you the files. All right. So we look for an autumn. What's the leaves picture? And there's several for that. That was for slide number 1. Let's go ahead and click on slide number 2. And it says morning bird walks. Enjoy a hike on the natural surface trails. Approximately 1.5 miles. 9 a.m. every Saturday. Bring binoculars and a field guide. Extra supplies will be available. All right. So here we're gonna use a picture that they want us to insert in the slide number 2 as the owl. So, because I'm gonna go to, I don't know if you've ever seen an owl, but they look awesome when you see them in the wild, especially. So I'm gonna go, in my case, I'm gonna go to this device, choose the file, and because I already have this that we downloaded, so I'll right here. It's the owl. It's a matter of fact, this is called I think it's the barrow owl, because it burrows into the trees and it makes a little home inside of the trees like that.
did you type out?
Yeah, no, I didn't type it. Remember, I have to look for it because I have it in my pictures. If you don't have it, you go to Bing and then you type owl. You could put barrow owl. That's what it is.
Kind of owl is it?
It's those they borrow into the
Burrow.
I'm sorry, a burrow. They makes a hole into the tree, and then they make their home in there. These are usually in Northern California, the way you see them. We don't have that many owls here. We do have owls, but the little ones, and but this only in the up in the mountains. You see this, and they live where there's big trees, especially old trees. All right, so look for it, and then something like this, like it's a square right there. That's how they want it. And let me see how big they want it. Let me see on the picture.
Mr. Vasquez.
Mhm.
Mr. Vasquez,
Yes,
can you show me again how you do that picture? Okay, I'll look for it. I know you have no audio. I don't know if you can hear me.
I don't know why my audio is doing that. It keeps doing that. It comes and goes. All right. So yeah, you have to find it, and then it will say owl. But if you don't have it, don't forget you can go just to the internet and find it on the internet. Find one thing. So let me see what comes up with just owl. See here, there's a bunch of them. See there, look at this. This looks nice. But if you put the, what is it, burrow owl, I think you get a little bit more. That's how you spell it, yeah. No, yeah. And but I don't see any. They're usually in the trees, inside the trees. I think these are. I think I'm misspelling the word here. Give me 1 second here. So I think it's spell that's how you spell it. Let me see. If you put it like this, we'll get this actual one. No, still not getting the right one. I'm just that's fine. Anything you find, don't make it complicated. There's so many of these things. Different species are the same owl. Oh, this is a nice one here.
I picked that one to your next to the big one.
Huh.
I don't know if it looks similar to it. That one to your right.
Yes,
Right there, it has a brown black
I think that is
background.
what they wanted us to make sure that it is like this, that is kind of like vertical.
Elongated. Okay. Okay.
The height should be bigger than the width. So something like this will be perfect for that. Something like this. The picture is like this. Not this way, because this way will be the width will be larger than the height. There's a bunch of them. You know, just a little bit of owls. Have you ever noticed that in a dollar bill there's an owl hiding? Anybody knows that conspiracy? There's an owl hiding because owls in ancient times reflected knowledge. You know, that's why you'll notice in the cartoons they always have the owl is the smart guy, and commercials and all that. The owl is the one who knows. So the
Oh,
owl,
with the little glasses.
the glasses and all that. The owl is it's a very knowledge. It means it represents knowledge.
Oh.
In the dollar bill, I don't know if you ever seen the owl hidden in the dollar bill. Anybody ever seen that? I'll show it to you if you didn't know about it. As you're getting the picture, okay? Just quick.
Hold on, let me go and find my dollar.
No, but you have to see it where it's at because you're not gonna find it. You need a
2-minute warning.
Oh my God. Okay, so let me just get the image right away. Here, look at it. If you have a dollar bill and you zoom in, that little owl is right there.
Oh my goodness.
Owl and it represents also the all-seeing eye, you know, like the intelligence, that the one behind it that knows it all. That's where the idea of the owl comes. Now, if you're into conspiracies, there's a bunch of conspiracies about the owl. But one of the things that big people who represent government, presidents, and so on, they get together every year, and then they dance around this owl in Northern California. I don't know if anybody ever heard of that. It's called the how do we call it? It's a location there in Northern California. And you know how I know it's true? Because one of my students, this is about 5 years ago, he goes, "Hey, Vasquez, guess what?" Well, because I saw him somewhere. It was a former student of mine. He goes, "Vasquez, guess where I was working at?" I go, "Where?" And the place in Northern California where all the presidents get together and worship. I go, "What were you there?" I was a cook because I was cooking, you know, as part of the occasion. But they will keep us in a hotel. They will drive us in during the day, make food for them, and they will drag us out of the place. And in the nights where they had all this weird stuff.
Oh.
It's what's the name of this thing? I'll show you guys. It's in Northern California. I don't know exactly where it's at. It's called the they worship an owl. I'm just gonna put that because that's what they do.
Oh.
Here is the Bohemian. That's how it's called, Bohemian Grove.
Oh.
So I'll show you. Bohemian Grove is called, and very powerful men get together there every year, and it's a real place. It's not fake. It says Bohemian Grove is a restricted 2,700 acre campground at the Bohemian Avenue in Monterey, California, U.S., belonging to a private San Francisco-based gentlemen's club known as the Bohemian Club. In mid-July every year, Bohemian Grove hosts more than 2-week encampment of some of the most prominent men in the world. It's all male, and presidents have been there. All the presidents have been part of that. There's pictures of it, and look at what they have, and they have nothing but you know, see how the owl represents all that. The owl that they make all these dances around it and all that. It's made out of wood. It's a huge owl. Where I saw that, I have no idea. Why would they do that? I have no idea. But I'm just passing along the information. But it is true though. This does happen. You can pull it and it comes up. Here's some pictures of the early people who started this thing. You seen there is a night, you know, the owl where they make all these weird, strange rituals.
Oh.
They're really well-known people who go there, and nothing but men. So no women accepted or anybody else. Very powerful men. People have, you know, gone to the place, protest and all that, but they don't let them in. So this thing has been around for a long time. Some guy went in there and took pictures of it. And here you got in this picture, this image, you're gonna see people who have been part of it. All the presidents, even Ronald Reagan was there.
Oh.
You name it.
Mr. Vasquez, was JFK there too?
I think so. Everybody, all these people are part of it. Just, I don't know what they do there, but they worship the owl. So the owl represents all these things. And I know I'm going over the break. So let's go ahead and stop right here. Take a quick little break, 10-minute break, and then we'll continue with the slides, okay? So if you already completed the slide for the owl, then you're good. We're ready to go on the next one.
Okay.
Let me stop the share while we wait for them and take a quick, let's continue. All right, I put the recording on. Let me switch to the page right here. And so this is the owl we have for page number 2. And they wanted us to place it this way, you know, somewhere right here. Maybe align with that. So notice how when I'm moving it, see, notice the lines, vertical and horizontal lines. They're telling me that that's the alignment. So it's perfectly aligned right there. I'm gonna let it go. That's how I want it. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the next slide. Slide number 3. Now notice this one has 2 boxes here. So we're gonna have a picture of it's a picture of a grasshopper on one grasshopper on one side, and where it is. Check. It's a picture where it says it's slide number 4. Okay, so they want us to do slide number 4 first, huh? Yes, I don't know why. No. We need to do go back to the main thing here. So for slide number 3, we have a grasshopper and dragonflies. But look at this one has these 2 boxes. This is how you operate on these 2 boxes, okay? It's slightly different than we did the other ones. If I hover over here, look at it has right here, that's a table. Let's see where the tips are, because I'm not seeing the tips for each one. This is to insert a table. This is to insert a scan image, maybe. I don't know if this is an image or not. This is the image, I think. Look for an image. So if I click on this, see that? It went directly to Bing. Do you see that? Okay.
How do you get rid of something that's already in one of your Grasshopper box? I have text in there. I clicked on something by accident. How do you get rid of it?
Undo. Don't forget to undo.
Undo. That's right.
So I click on this one. See, this one also, it gives me 2 options. Like this is an online picture. So let me show you. If you're getting your pictures from Bing, you're gonna click on this one. If you're getting your pictures from your computer, from your device, you're gonna click on this one. So this is for the device. Let me just put device here, and this is for Bing. This is just temporary.
Cool. Very cool.
All right, so let me show you here. I'm gonna go, since I'm getting it from my computer, I'm gonna show you both ways. So I'm gonna get it from my computer. I click right here, I choose the file. And the first one is, I'm on this side, so and this side is Grasshopper. So there it is, insert. See that? The box is no longer there because this picture replaced the box. So you need to use this to insert the picture on this one, okay? That's the only difference. So if I want to get it from Bing, I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to put, this one is Dragonfly. I look for it. Let me take this off. If it's not happening, I'm going to go stickers, icons. Okay, here. It didn't give me that. No, it doesn't have a match for this. So, okay, no problem. Let me see what I have. Scenery, nature, maybe in nature.
Mr. Vasquez?
Mhm.
When I clicked on the Bing picture to go in the box, I got a box that said Microsoft 365. I have to buy the premium program to get that picture.
Okay, but don't use that one because it's not gonna work then. Let's see what other one there.
Should I just go to Bing?
Just go to Bing, but the only problem is gonna be this box is gonna remain there. That's the only problem. So here, I don't see premium search results with Microsoft 365. I don't have premium either, so.
I typed in grasshoppers and then there was only a few and I clicked on it and then the box came up.
But if you uncheck this box right here, it says premium search. If I unchecked it, it still gives you the.
Okay. All right.
Let me see what it says. But let's say I want this picture. I just want to try a picture just to see what's going on. Inside the picture. So I click on too many pictures. No, they work. See, I don't have the premium. I have the free stuff.
Okay.
Well, that's work.
Yeah, they work, Sue. I got them too. I just got Grasshopper, Sue, and I had only 3-4 pictures, and I just selected one.
Yeah. So it does work. You just have to play with these things. I don't know why they do this, but I know the dragonflies are gonna be there. If I put flies only, let me see. It's gonna give me flies only. Yeah, I think it has dragonflies on this. It says no, you marched in dragonfly. Oh yeah, there's one. Right here, look at insert there. See, it works. So it does work. Look at that. But this is from Bing and this is from my documents. Okay. But you have to click on those, otherwise you're gonna have this picture. Notice the picture now fills the size of the box. That's the idea. You have to click on the picture on the little box that is to get the picture because it replaces the thing and it fits perfectly. Yeah.
Mr. Vasquez, with my Bing images, I just get a few choices on the Grasshopper, like one choice.
Well, we use that one. It's okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Pues ya que, ¿verdad?
Yeah, no. See, look at I got that dragonfly and I got the grasshopper. This one is from the documents, and this one is from the Bing.
So that I couldn't find that one on the documents, the grasshopper.
No, it's not this one. No, it's this one. Yeah, this one I found it on the documents.
No, I couldn't find it over there.
Yeah, but it is there. It is there. I did find it right away. When I went to it and find I saw it there. And this I got it from there. This one I got it from my documents. This one I got it from Bing, just to show you both. This one is a little bigger than the other one. Let me check the size. If I want to keep them both the same size, I can play around with that with the size. This is 484 and this is 540. So I can do this 540 also, just to make it a little bigger. 540 there. So that way I can make them both the same size. Same size here, right there. See how notice how to tell me that they are equally aligned. Maybe I can put it smaller here. But you know what? It's gonna be the width there. I can just kind of like be more see, the width is not the same, so I'm gonna increase the width. No, it's 3 something, 360 the width. Okay, there it is. There's see now, if you notice, they look a little bit more alike. I can play around with it and make it look a little better, which I did right now. But if you don't want to, it's fine too. You can spend hours playing with the pictures. It's one of the things about pictures. Hours and hours messing around with the pictures. All right, so grasshopper and dragonfly. Anybody ever had those grasshoppers that they sell at the? Oh no, they're crickets at the Circle K. They have flavored crickets. Anybody ever seen that? No. They
Inside of a lollipop, right? Or no?
Yeah, they sell them. They sell these little. They're coming like a little box, and you buy them. They're crickets, I think they are, or grasshoppers. I don't know, but they sell different flavors,
Mm.
spicy and all kinds of things. I seen them at the Circle K. I don't know if any of you have seen them and had one of those before. I had them. They're good. I confess. All right. So for the last picture, Beatrice has same problem with her computer. Have you restarted the computer? Maybe that's what you need. But you're gonna lose maybe the stuff. I don't know if it's just your internet or refresh the page. Just refreshing it right here. Maybe it will help you. Okay. With your frozen screen. Now the next one is the Twilight Firefly Hikes. That's what it says. All right. So for this one, slide number 4, title and illustration. So we're gonna insert this huge. Let's see what it is. It looks like a beetle. Page 28. We're on page 28, I think it was. All right, so on page 31, to insert a picture on a slide without a content placeholder, like this one. See, this other one had the placeholder, the little box where we put it. This one doesn't have nothing, so we're just gonna insert it right there. So this one, we're gonna go on the slide number 4. And from the pictures, we're looking for the firefly. Okay, so this one you have to go insert picture from this device, choose the picture, and it's this one again. Okay. They want it really huge. They want us to enlarge it huge. So find something similar. It's a firefly. The one I just got there. I don't know if you can find it. It says to resize the photo on this.
What size do we have to have it, Mr. Vasquez?
One, it doesn't have a size, but I'm looking at the picture and it looks huge.
It's like half of the page.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 6 inches. Let's see how much it is. 6 inches here. Oopsie, but you notice that it's not. So I'm gonna do. There, oops, redo again because I undid. There. So I'm to resize it. Look, an easy way to resize is if you grab one corner and you just drag one corner. See, that's the easiest way to resize. They want it about this size. It's about what? Size is about 750 by 5 inch. 750, or let me make it 8 to make it even. Or 7.5 width and 515 height.
Okay, can you show again, please, sir?
Yeah,
I don't have that.
This picture is in the files. It's called flat.
No, the width, I can't find it again for some reason.
Okay, so to find the width, don't forget you click on the picture, and then there's this little thing right here. It says pictures. Oh, picture, I'm sorry, right here. And in order to activate the picture tool, you click on it, and then the size and tools, everything show up.
Oh, okay, that's right. Thank you, sir.
I want to keep it about right there. Look at within the right there. That's the size they want.
What size?
If we want to insert another one, we just do the same thing.
Yeah, if you want to insert another one, if you don't have this picture, you can find it. Go to the insert and do it in Bing, like we did before. New pictures and then find something similar. The firefly looks similar, it's fine.
No, what I'm saying is two pictures.
You could, but they only want one though on this one. You can insert as many pictures as you want. But for this one, they on the assignment they only want this picture, one picture, no, not two pictures. You can insert a different picture if you want to point changes before. So smart. Okay, yeah. So it says the guy right here. So we kind of like use the guy to right there in the middle. See, notice the guy. See that line right there? A red line is telling me that I'm right in the middle of the page. So whenever you want to, like, if you have it right here, it's off. But if I grab it and start moving it on the red line, right there, that means I'm right in the middle of the page. That's where you want to leave it, in the middle of the page, okay? And if I go down more, look at, I'll have more. Right there. That's telling me that I'm in the center of the page. That's where I want to leave it.
What was your measurements again?
This one is 7.5 on the height, and I think it was 515 on the width.
515
Width and 7.5 height. Just something that looks similar to this. If you have a different picture, it's gonna be different measurements. So different size. And then we're gonna resize them and make them a little different. As we draw our 4 pictures.
How did you put it in the center? I didn't see that.
There's when you're moving it, if you look at notice on my slide, I move it this way, nothing happens. If I move it the other way, right there.
Got it. Thank you.
You will see a line right there that's telling me that I'm in the center of the slide.
Got it. Thank you.
So far, look at, we got picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, and picture 4. I like these pictures. On number 3, they look so nice, the 2 pictures. The last picture. The next thing they want us to kind of like mess around with the slides. If you don't like the way they look, you can resize them. I like this one where it's in the center, and then this one I like this too. That I resize them so they match the same size kind of. And then the last one, this one, you know what? If we make it bigger, let me show you something here. Like this huge right there. But then it goes over the thing. It's on the assignment. It goes all the way to the top right here, and then to the bottom. Kind of like right here. Let me just show you. I don't know if it looks nice or not. Like that. That's how they have it. So I can look at a slideshow view to see how it will look if I were presenting it. Let me collapse this thing. See how it looks? It looks pretty good. It's very it basically it steals the whole screen. You notice? It like grabs your attention, the picture and the big old eye. So I like it this way. Have it huge. But since, as I said before, since you're designing yours, if you don't like this, you can, I'm gonna escape to go back to there. Maybe a little bit higher so it fits aligns with that right there with the edge of that right there. See, I like it the way it looks this huge on mine. If you wanted it smaller, go ahead and keep it smaller. But it says to go on each one and see what you can do with each. This one, You know, I like this one, but this right here, this text, I would love to text itself, bring it down a little bit, like it, and like right there, and the picture a little bit like right here. So I notice how I arrange my thing so it looks better. Even if the picture, if I think that the picture looks better on the bottom, I can swap places. I can just drag the text, and the text is dragged by clicking on the border of the text. See this right here, the lines. See, like the center it right there, center the text, and then the picture. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna center the picture, center on that box right there. See that? The center aligned with the other one, so I can just do it this way. See that? I just brought this a little higher. Maybe even bring the picture a little higher here. There, I'm in the center of the thing. So what I'm doing right now, I can rearrange the pictures to make them look a little better. Where do I look for the pictures? Okay, if you received my link that I sent last time to download the pictures, it should be on your downloads. But if not, find them in Bing to make it easy, Beatrice. So that way you don't have to struggle finding them on the computer. Kind of better, and I figured it was easy that way. So this one I kind of like rearranged the order a little bit. I brought the text, the subtitle a little higher, and so on. This one I made it bigger, so I made it so it covers almost all the way to the top of the slide, but it doesn't cover this green bar right here on the bottom, because I like the green bar. It contrasts with everything, with the content. And this one I just resize them both to make them look the same size. And this one, remember we made it big and center it. So yeah, I'm completely finished with this, arranging the pictures. I give you guys a few more minutes to do that.
I had put 2 pictures on my first one, the Autumn Family program, and one of them didn't come up, and it said that you cannot use this picture or it's unavailable. So how do you delete it?
You click on it and then press the delete key on your keyboard, and it will go away.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Click on it and what?
You can press delete on the keyboard.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's an easy way to get rid of it. Okay, so once I have my 4 slides and I arrange the pictures the way I want it, I'm ready for the last step. But I'm gonna wait a little bit till everybody's done.
Perfect, wonderful, thank you.
Let me give you a few minutes for that. Jorge, I send you a text with a question. If you can reply on that. That's oh. Okay, I see. Okay. All right, no, I see the answer. Never mind. Let me ask you another question though, since we're waiting for everybody to finish. Let me just ask you this other question.
Let me see. Mr. Vasquez, on where we have on your screen, do we have the next to insert, it says draw? That's the little bird right there that we have on the on where we insert the 2 pictures that it says afternoon insect identification.
On what slide are we talking about?
On your screen, where you have insert next to draw, the little bird that you have next to draw.
Try icons.
Icons, that's the same that we have on the slide that we have the two pictures.
Yeah, it is. It is. So you could just insert icons. And icons are good when you want to just show something, like a button for something, or after a statement, you will add the icon to kind of like enhance the statement itself. That's what they're for. All right, everybody good with this 4 slides, and you're happy with your pictures, the way they look? All right, so go to the last picture, and then we need a closing slide. We don't have a closing or end slide. So closing or ending a slide is what we need to add now. I'm on page 37. It says ending a slide show with a closing slide. All the text for the slides in the Tall Oaks slide show has been entered. This presentation thus far consists of a title slide, one text slide with a multi-level bulleted list, a third slide with a comparison layout, and a fourth slide with an illustration. A closing slide that resembles the title slide is the final slide to create. Okay, so how will we do that? As my students say, the right way, Mr. Vasquez. So this is how the best way to do this, class, is we're gonna switch to the slide sorter. So go ahead, do me a favor, switch to the slide sorter right here. And because it's similar to the one, we need to duplicate the slide. So we're gonna duplicate the title slide to make it our closing slide. So look at how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna right click on the title slide, and it says duplicate slide. You see that? So again, switch to slide sorter, which is the view I was showing you earlier at the beginning of the class. Right here, look at on the really bottom here. I'm gonna click on the one in the middle, says a slide sorter, and it will take you to this that you're seeing right now on my screen. I'm gonna right click on this, and I'm gonna go duplicate slide. So we're gonna make a duplicate, a copy of it. It's the same thing as copy and paste. No, duplicate is better, because he's just gonna copy everything. It's gonna duplicate it, like clone it. We're cloning that slide basically to make it easy to understand. So I'm gonna duplicate the slide. There it is. See, these two are identical slides. So look at what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna grab the duplicate slide and put it at the end. There. Now my duplicate slide is the last slide on my presentation. All right. So see if
on my right click, I have only paste, new slide, and add section.
Click on the slide first in order to see that. You click on the slide and then right click, and then you will see.
No.
Now look at, if you don't see it here, I click on the slide, and on the home tab, it's right here also. Remember I always tell you there's many ways to do the same thing?
Mhm.
And notice how it's red because I'm selecting it. Duplicate slide, you click on that button and it will make you a copy. An authentic copy, like a clone copy of the original one you're trying to do.
Okay.
So we put duplicate, can't say it.
Yeah, duplicating, I mean,
No.
cloning it. We're making
Slide?
slide.
Okay.
Linda, you understand what I'm doing or no?
No, because my setup is completely different. If I click on Slideshow,
No,
I
no,
have,
not slideshow, it's slide sorter.
I beg your pardon?
The slide sorter is the second option.
Did it.
Under home,
No, look at my screen right now, where
Yeah.
I'm pointing right now. You see where I'm pointing? Not up here, but down here on the corner, on the lower hand, right-hand corner. I have a
but
little.
see, my slides didn't go horizontally across yet even.
No, because you're not on the correct view. This is a special view. Remember I showed at the beginning?
Yeah, but I can't find that because
Right here,
mine
look,
is a little bit different.
you don't see it right now?
Remember, I have the paid one, so it's a little bit different.
So then this is what you need to do. Remember that if you go to the view
Okay, let me find view, just a minute.
on the menu, locate view.
I am. Just 1 minute. I'm trying to find it.
And it's right here. I'm pointing at it too. So
I know you are, but the view should be right next to review, but okay, let me see. Find view. Okay, I'm at view. Got it.
look at where I'm pointing, slide sorter.
Got it.
And then it's pretty easy to duplicate from there.
Okay.
The purpose of using the slide sorter class is because it makes it easy to move things around. So you notice how it was right here and I just move it to the end.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it really easy. All right. What happened?
You said you make it real easy. We're all laughing.
No, I said it makes it really easy for us to move it. That's what I meant. Not anything else. Not bragging or anything. All right, look at once I have this, my 5 slides, I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to the normal view. The normal view is the same as the editing. Look at. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch to the 5th slide right here. It looks the same as the first one, so that's why it's gonna throw you off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And to watch the whole class on the recording. No, because you're having issues with your connection. Yeah, it's okay. That's fine. Sorry about that. All right. So once you get to this point of the new slide, that's slide number 5. This is what we're gonna modify just to make it slightly different than the first one. It says we're gonna go right here. And instead of saying autumn family, we're gonna highlight these words. And it's easy if you highlight them. And look at highlighting the words or selecting the words allows me to type over them. Instead of deleting and then retyping and all that, I just highlight them like that and then I'm gonna type the new thing without erasing it. I'm just gonna type over it. Register up, it didn't happen. Wow. Never mind, it does happen on the normal, but I guess not on this one. If I go, yeah, it should have done it. I don't know why it didn't do it. All right.
It is written over.
I'm gonna go ahead and highlight it and then type the I'm gonna highlight this and I'm gonna type register. See, it doesn't do it. That is so funny because it should do it automatically. All right, delete that and then put register for family. You know what? It's all caps. But this is not how this theme is. Family programs. Like that. I think I can.
We're gonna delete that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to delete it because it didn't happen the way I expected it. So and make it 2 lines like this. Look at resize the text box, so it fits in 2 lines. So it's gonna say register family. That's how we wanted to read. Okay, register for family programs.
Mr. Vasquez?
Yes. Okay.
I'm on 3 lines and it won't change.
You have to resize the box. See right here? You have to resize it, stretch it out so that the text can fit on it. So and it will fit perfectly. All right, I will, okay. Well, I register for family programs. It's gonna say in 2 lines. And on the bottom right here, we're gonna press enter. And with a very small size text. Oh no, wait a minute. They want us to insert a text. No, we're not gonna press enter. They want us to insert text here. So yeah, that's a good thing. So we got about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go insert. Look at what I'm gonna do. We have text box. See this right here, text box. It's something we haven't used. Right here, insert and then text box right there. Look at what it does. It doesn't do anything. Oh, but it does the text box. I think it's just acting up on me. All right, so it's okay. We're gonna type the following phone number. It's gonna say call. Oh no, actually, this is what they want us to change. The subtitle. You know what? Let's not insert. I'm learning this because I'm looking at the slide and there's no explanation. So let me undo this thing. Don't insert anything. They don't want us to insert anything. They already have it for us. So instead of you can do there. Instead of this title right here, we're gonna put, instead of Tall Oaks Nature Center, we're gonna highlight this, delete it, and then we're gonna put call, and then the phone number. 16555
Yeah, move there.
8928. I'm gonna put the word today. So that's what they want us to, instead of having the subtitle that the other one has, we're gonna fix it. And let me stretch it out. Stretch it out enough so it fits on one line. It's fine like this. See? Notice how I stretch it out so it fits in one single line here. I'm trying to arrange it so it kind of like in the middle of it. There it is. So that's how they wanted us to do. Call 816-555-8928 today. So notice the difference now. Instead of this one, now we have this one. Change the subtitle and we change the title. Something else. The slide remains the same, basically, but the content has changed.
Oh my God, I moved something. Okay, no, close this.
Programs. Yeah, and we changed it because remember that we created the copy, Beatrice. We made a clone of it, a duplicate of the title. So the duplicate and it was the same as the title, but then we changed the duplicate into closing a slide. And you know it's a closing slide because it's encouraging the people who see this to call the number and register for the programs. That the autumn family programs are available at Tall Oaks Nature Center. And here the last slide is just inviting, in closing is inviting the audience to register. Okay? It's kind of like a sequence of this. So number one.
Where do you go in the beginning of that?
Huh?
Where do you go in the beginning of that?
Beginning of this or how?
Yeah.
This one I just deleted the words Tall Oaks Nature Center, and I put call 816 and then the phone number. Okay. For what? For register for the family programs. Register for the family program.
Oh, so we're gonna delete that?
We're gonna put this. We're not gonna have this autumn family program or Tall Oaks. This is the title slide. Our closing slide is different. We modify it. I don't know if I'm making this clear, but if we modify the closing slide, so it's not, it is the same slide. It was originally the same slide. The only thing we changed is the contents of the slide, not the slide itself. It still is a title slide. See, it looks exactly like the first one, but the contents are different.
I cannot highlight it.
Just delete it however you can. Click on it and then go backspace.
Okay, click inside in there.
Resize it. So we're done basically with the creation of this thing. We on Thursday we're gonna do the transitions, the special effects, and all the beautiful things that make these slides be what they are. They're amazing things to create. I have several that I would like to show you. And run by themselves. Find it really quick. The next 5 minutes, as you guys are finishing that, I have my little drive right here, and I have some saved from previous years. So let me see if I can find one here. that I can show you really quick.
And do we save this, Mr. Vasquez?
Forget that it saves automatically already.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on it already, so it should save automatically. There it is. Okay, so let me do the search for.
What's the name of this PowerPoint presentation, Mr. Vasquez?
How we save it the first time? I think it's Tall Oaks.
Oh, yeah, tall oaks.
It's already saved. It's adding more to it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Right, here's some that we did in the past. Let me show you this. I think this one is already done. So let me see if I can. Let me. Okay, I have some here. Let me see another one. I don't know if you guys are seeing anything on your screen. Okay, here it is. Now let me show you here. I'm gonna switch to my screen just to show you really quick how one that is already completed looks like. Here. Oh shoot. Okay, there. These are some. I don't even know this Valentine's card how it looks on, but I'm gonna do this one. Look at. As I double click on it, this one is already set to run automatically to do these things on its own. So when I double click, you guys will see it playing. So here's slide. Oops. Slide number 1.
This is PowerPoint.
Remember to notice how it's changing on its own. I'm not doing anything, and my hands are right here, so it's playing on its own. I set up the timer for it. See that? And it's just about the planets, you know, nothing else. See that? Saturn. I can give him more time so people can read the content, but this was just it's a way of showing how they work. Neptune, and that's it. Once I'm done with it, I can press the escape key, and then I'm done with the PowerPoint. But notice how it's actually already set up to do all these things automatically. So here's another one. Let me just show this other one. We have less than a minute, I know. Let me play this one really here, really fast right here. So this one is animated and has sound and all that. Cotton. So if I'm doing a presentation on cotton, I'm gonna give all the statistics and how do they make all these things. Basic facts about cotton. That is a plant that grows in many places on Earth. Here are the types of different cotton: the Egyptian, Syrian. All the information, people in history, that the guy who produced the first cotton gin, and the cotton belt, millions of acres of cotton grow in the U.S. Southern states. Where does cotton grow? Here are the 4 states are with the highest, and then the upland cotton, popular cotton in the U.S. Places where they grow the Pima cotton is another one. And then leading cotton production, Texas is the biggest with 4.5 million bales. Those are the bales.
So people who does a website, it's what they use a lot, PowerPoint, to do those slides and create a website.
I notice how they transfer. You see the little freeway and the truck moving along. That's an animation.
Oh.
So this slides are not finished because they were meant to be completed. But yeah, it's a bunch of stuff that you can do with slides. I just wanted to show you this already completed ones. They look really nice. Okay, so we need to do that. So we're not done with our save it. We save automatically, save it, and then I have to before we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how, so we're gonna learn how to do this next on Thursday. Okay, so we're still not done. We got a long way to go. But as long as your slides are complete for today, we're all good. All right.
Could
So-
you show your slide one more time?
Huh?
Could you show your slide one more time because I changed it?
Number
Did
5?
I just see that last slide, number 5?
There it is.
No,
Don't forget that we have the video.
I know.
Because Barbara is gonna start.
Thank you, Mr. Vasquez. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. Buenas noches.
Buenas
Good night.
Buenas noches.
Thank you.